Aida presents itself not just as a war drama, but as a profound exploration of the human condition under extreme circumstances, and the episode titled Salvar al soldado Mecos exemplifies this narrative depth with a meticulous attention to both character development and cinematic craft. From the very opening scene, the audience is thrust into a chaotic military zone where the stakes are immediately palpable. The camera does not linger on explosions or the traditional hallmarks of action. Instead, it follows the subtle tremors in the eyes of the soldiers, capturing the fear, determination, and camaraderie that define the human experience in the theater of war. The character of Mecos is introduced with a quiet vulnerability that contrasts sharply with the loud bravado of his fellow soldiers. He is neither the traditional hero nor the stereotypical anti-hero. He is profoundly human, flawed, and courageous in equal measure. The sequence where Mecos hesitates before a dangerous crossing exemplifies the filmmaker's commitment to realism. Each movement, each glance conveys the internal struggle of a young soldier confronting mortality and moral ambiguity. The cinematography during this moment is particularly striking. Handheld shots shake subtly, creating an immersive experience that places the viewer in Mecos' shoes. The sound design complements this visual storytelling, blending the distant rumble of artillery with the intimate, almost imperceptible sounds of Mecos' breathing. As the narrative unfolds, Aida does not shy away from exploring the psychological toll of war. The film juxtaposes moments of intense action with reflective sequences where characters grapple with their memories, fears, and the sense of duty that binds them to one another. In a pivotal scene, the unit is ambushed while attempting to rescue Mecos, and the tension is compounded by the realization that survival is as much a matter of quick thinking as of brute force. The director employs long takes that allow the suspense to build organically, without resorting to rapid cuts or manipulative music cues. This deliberate pacing reflects the uncertainty inherent in combat, making the audience feel the weight of every decision and the fragility of life. Beyond the battlefield, the film delves into the relationships between the soldiers, highlighting moments of compassion, humor, and silent understanding that emerge even in the darkest circumstances. One particularly memorable scene involves Mecos and a fellow soldier sharing a meager meal while exchanging stories of home. The dialogue is understated, yet it resonates profoundly, revealing the humanity that persists even amidst chaos. Aida also excels in its treatment of ethical dilemmas. The decision to prioritize Mecos' rescue over other strategic objectives is presented not merely as a plot device, but as a moral inquiry. The film invites viewers to consider the value of individual life versus collective goals and the complex emotions that accompany such choices. The cinematography in these reflective scenes shifts from the jittery, immersive style of combat to more composed, lingering shots that allow characters to inhabit their emotions fully. This visual contrast enhances the narrative, underscoring the duality of war as both external conflict and internal struggle. Furthermore, the film's score is utilized with restraint, accentuating moments of introspection without overwhelming the narrative. Sparse instrumentation mirrors the isolation felt by the characters, creating an intimate connection between audience and on-screen experience. From a thematic perspective, Salvar al soldado Mecos explores loyalty, sacrifice, and the resilience of the human spirit. The repeated motifs of letters from home, photographs, and personal mementos serve as anchors to the characters' past lives, reminding viewers that these soldiers are not defined solely by the conflict surrounding them. The rescue mission itself is a masterclass in tension and emotional storytelling. Each obstacle Mecos and his comrades face is layered with both practical and symbolic significance. Narrow corridors, treacherous terrain, and the ever-present threat of enemy forces are interwoven with the characters' internal doubts and ethical considerations. The climactic sequence where Mecos is finally extracted is both harrowing and triumphant. The filmmakers resist the temptation to offer a neatly resolved finale, instead presenting a moment of victory tinged with the awareness of ongoing danger and loss. This nuanced approach elevates the film, leaving the audience with a lasting impression of both the fragility and endurance of human life. In addition to the main narrative, Aida incorporates subtle social commentary, reflecting on the broader consequences of war on communities and families, scenes depicting civilians caught in crossfire, soldiers' letters to their loved ones, and the psychological scars borne by returning veterans all contribute to a layered portrayal of conflict. The film's commitment to authenticity is further evident in its production design, from the meticulous recreation of military encampments to the nuanced depiction of weaponry and equipment. Costume and set details ground the story in a tangible reality, enhancing immersion and reinforcing the stakes of Mecos' journey. Salvar al soldado. Mecos is ultimately a meditation on courage, loyalty, and the profound human need to protect and be protected. Through its carefully constructed scenes, nuanced performances, and deliberate pacing, Aida transcends conventional war narratives, offering a story that is as emotionally resonant as it is visually compelling. The film challenges viewers to confront the complexities of morality, the unpredictability of life under duress, and the enduring power of empathy and connection in even the most harrowing circumstances.